A global wave of intrigue has recently surged around the claim of a man who says he's the biological son of King Charles and Queen Camilla. This story has sparked intense curiosity worldwide, and today we're delving into the secrets behind this mystery. In a surprising twist, this man has stepped forward, insisting on his direct connection to the British monarchy. He's openly criticized Prince William while showing sympathy toward Prince Harry, but the drama doesn't stop there. This figure has issued a daring challenge to the royal family, urging them to agree to a DNA test that could potentially disrupt centuries-old traditions and shake the monarchy's foundation. The man behind these claims is Simon Durante Day, a 57-year-old Australian who has captured attention with his bold assertions of royal lineage. His claim holds massive implications, potentially threatening the established order within the royal family. Simon Durante Day's unshakable belief in his royal heritage has driven him on a relentless journey for recognition, leading him to passionately seek DNA testing to prove his extraordinary claims. But his quest has taken a dark turn with recent revelations of unsettling attempts to secretly gather his DNA. Durante Day has described alarming encounters with shadowy figures, suggesting a covert effort to obtain his genetic material. In a chilling twist, he recounts a disturbing incident involving a mysterious woman who arrived at his home late at night, claiming to be the child of Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, and Queen Elizabeth II. These claims add an intense layer of intrigue to his story, casting a shadow over his search for truth and recognition. The encounter with this woman raises troubling questions about hidden motives and possible manipulation, as the timing and nature of their meeting suggest a calculated attempt to exploit Durante Day's journey for answers. Claims of royal lineage being exploited for questionable reasons have only sharpened his instincts. Describing the incident as setting off his bullseye meter reveals the wariness and vigilance that have become second nature in his quest for recognition. His unwavering belief in his royal heritage, the secretive attempts to obtain his DNA, and the unexpected visit from a woman with her own tangled story all add layers of intrigue to Simon Durante Day's journey. Together, they deepen the mystery surrounding his identity and origins, sparking questions about the authenticity of his claims. This parallel story, embodied in the woman's own search for truth, adds yet another twist. According to Durante Day, her revelations of inconsistencies in her own records echo his experiences, fueling her own need for answers. Her choice to involve the FBI highlights just how serious and tangled the situation has become, with both individuals caught in a web of possible deception as their stories cross paths. In this maze of uncertainty, the truth remains hidden behind layers of mystery. She claims to have received documents linking her to Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh, husband of Queen Elizabeth II, adding a new layer of intrigue to Simon Durante Day's already complex story. Her discovery of Durante Day's tale on YouTube, along with the FBI's alleged device to track him down in Australia, heightens the mystery surrounding their shared narratives. In the early hours of December 2nd, Simon Durante Day's quiet life in Australia was unexpectedly disrupted. His home, which had always been a place of refuge, was suddenly invaded by a woman and a private investigator who arrived without warning. Their mission: to untangle the web of deceit surrounding Simon Durante Day's origins and to share a shocking revelation that could change his extraordinary life forever. Durante Day describes this unsettling visit as one filled with confusion and disbelief. The unexpected presence of the woman and the investigator shattered the peace of his home, throwing him and his partner into a whirlwind of anxiety and uncertainty. Their arrival in the dead of night added a creepy element to the unfolding drama, leaving an unsettling feeling that lingered even after they left. As Durante Day recounts this surreal encounter, it's clear that he struggled to process it all. His bullseye meter, as he calls it, went into overdrive, picking up on the implausibility of the woman's claims and raising questions about the truth behind her shocking revelation. The idea that the FBI would casually share sensitive information about the woman's family background, particularly her supposed link to the late Prince Philip, seems far-fetched and hard to believe. Simon Durante Day's skepticism is understandable. He recognizes the difficulties in getting any meaningful answers from government agencies, especially on sensitive topics like royal lineage. The thought that the FBI would disclose such private information without being prompted or having a valid reason just doesn't fit with the way bureaucracies typically operate. With all these elements converging, the secretive intrusion into Durante Day's home, the shocking revelation from an unexpected visitor, and the disbelief that follows his search for truth becomes even more puzzling. This situation highlights the complexity of his journey, filled with uncertainty and intrigue as he navigates the implications of this unexpected twist in his ongoing story. The woman's alleged motive adds another layer of complexity to Simon Durante Day's already intricate story. According to his account, she claimed to have received a substantial payment from the royal family in exchange for keeping quiet about her supposed royal heritage. Her extravagant display of wealth, including her assertion that she flew to Australia first class, highlights the power dynamics at play and the lengths people will go to protect their secrets. She suggested that her financial well-being depended on successfully matching her DNA with Durante Day's to establish a shared royal lineage, introducing a Machiavellian twist to the unfolding drama. Durante Day notes that her intentions are quite clear. By proving their connection to the royal family, they could use this information as leverage to demand more money from the very institution that tried to keep them silent. His reaction to this revelation emphasizes the stark difference between his motivations and hers. While she seems primarily driven by financial gain, Durante Day's quest appears rooted in a deeper search for truth and identity. While the allure of wealth might tempt others, Simon Durante Day remains committed to his quest for truth and identity. His wife, Lina, shares this belief, insisting that their journey is not about money but about discovering the truth about Durante Day's birth parents and securing their family's future. This clear difference in motivations highlights the ethical complexities of his pursuit for validation and recognition. Their determination not to be swayed by the potential for financial gain emphasizes the strength of their convictions and the sincerity of their intentions. The news of Queen Elizabeth II's passing sent shockwaves around the world, marking the end of an era and a time of mourning for many. For Simon Durante Day, however, the Queen's death held personal significance, as he faced the painful reality that the woman he had always thought was his grandmother was gone. This emotional moment served as a powerful reminder of the family connections that exist, even across great distances and through the complicated history of royal lineage. Amidst his grief, Simon Durante Day was met with another shocking revelation: Prince William's rise to the title of Prince of Wales. This news struck a deeply personal chord for Durante Day, stirring up feelings of frustration and resentment that had long simmered beneath the surface. In an interview with News 7, he expressed his bitter resignation, conveying a sense of disillusionment and disappointment that hung heavily over him. His words reflected the emotional burden of his ongoing quest for recognition and validation. Despite trying to stay strong in the face of these challenges, Durante Day couldn't escape the pain of rejection and the persistent sense of injustice that weighed on his spirit. The announcement of William as the Prince of Wales served as a painful reminder of the obstacles he has faced in his search for truth and identity. This development marked yet another barrier in Simon Durante Day's quest for recognition, serving as a clear example of the systemic challenges that have hindered his efforts. With every setback, his urgent pleas for acknowledgement from Prince Charles, whom he believes to be his father, echoed with desperation, a last-ditch effort to close the gap between him and his royal heritage. "I just think the least Charles can do is give me an answer, acknowledge me," Durante Day urged, his words filled with a raw vulnerability that contrasted with his outward composure. These sentiments reflected a lifetime spent wrestling with doubt and uncertainty, a relentless chase for a truth that remained frustratingly out of reach. Durante Day's heartfelt words resonate with a deep sense of longing and frustration, particularly as he confronts the recent elevation of Prince William to the esteemed title of Prince of Wales. In his passionate call for acknowledgement and validation, Durante Day reveals the intense emotions that have been bubbling beneath the surface for so long. The weight of a lifetime filled with a longing for answers and closure resonates deeply within Simon Durante Day. The recent decision to grant Prince William the prestigious title of Prince of Wales has only intensified his simmering discontent, fueling a storm of emotions that threatens to overwhelm him. He gives William a title like that. Well, where's my answer? Where's my DNA test? Durante Day implores, his frustration evident in every word. To him, the unfair treatment he receives compared to William represents a significant injustice. "I feel dismissed," he reflects, his voice revealing a vulnerability that contradicts his outward calm. In his eyes, Prince Charles has achieved everything he ever wanted, and now he believes it is time for him to secure his own happy ending. "Now it's time for me to get my happy ending," Durante Day asserts, his voice filled with a defiant resolve. After years spent in the shadows, yearning for recognition and belonging, he refuses to be silenced any longer. His plea for closure and the truth about his parentage showcases his unwavering determination to reclaim his identity and reshape the story of his life. Yet beneath Simon Durante Day's steadfast determination lies a deep well of pain and yearning, shaped by a childhood filled with feelings of abandonment and loss. I've said it before, it's okay for William and Harry. Yes, they lost their mother, but I never even knew mine. He shares, his voice cracking with emotion. The shadow of his unknown parentage looms large, creating doubt and uncertainty in his sense of identity. When faced with accusations that he has ulterior motives, Durante Day responds with a blend of defiance and reflection. He confronts the insinuations that his quest for recognition is driven solely by the desire for financial gain. With resolute clarity, he challenges the idea that his aspirations are just about personal enrichment, acknowledging the complex emotions that fuel his relentless pursuit of truth and validation. Sure, there's a part of me that says, yeah, I'd love to be the Prince of Wales, but there's also a part of me that doesn't, he admits, highlighting the multifaceted nature of his journey. Durante Day openly acknowledges that his words carry the burden of a lifetime spent wrestling with the implications of his alleged royal lineage. His mixed feelings reflect the complex nature of his desires, tempered by a deep understanding of the challenges and responsibilities that come with being royal. Even as he recognizes the appeal of royal titles, he is quick to deny that his motivations are purely about financial gain. Whenever I say that, people misunderstand and think he's after the money he expresses, frustration clear in his voice. For him, the quest for recognition goes far beyond wealth or status. It's about reclaiming a sense of identity and belonging that he has long been denied. By drawing parallels to Prince Harry's own battles with identity and self-worth, Durante Day sheds light on the emotional intricacies that shape his journey. Harry's perspective is clear. It's not just about being misunderstood, but feeling ignored and unvalued. For Durante, this resonates deeply, as he too has struggled with feeling insignificant and unseen. In Prince Harry's defiance against royal tradition, Durant sees a shared quest for validation, an urgent need to prove himself in a world that often overlooks him. He believes Harry is trying to show his worth because he doesn't feel like he has any. With a deep sense of empathy, Durant reflects on how Harry's journey mirrors his own ambitions. In an exclusive interview, Durant discusses his bold plan to compare his DNA with Prince Harry's, hoping to reveal the truth about his potential royal lineage. The 57-year-old, alongside his supportive wife LVNA, shares that they've been advised by a trusted source to approach Prince Harry directly in their pursuit of validation. This insight adds an intriguing twist to Durante's already captivating story, hinting at hidden allies who may hold secrets capable of changing his life forever. We got advice from someone reliable, someone we trust, who said we should reach out to Harry and ask for a DNA test. Says LVNA, her words filled with cautious hope. The idea that Prince Harry might be open to helping them in their search for truth gives their mission a newfound sense of purpose. For Durante and LVNA, the chance to connect with Prince Harry could be a turning point in their personal journey, bringing them one step closer to the answers they've long sought. This is their chance to bridge the gap that stands between them and the royal heritage they believe is theirs, a chance to unravel the mysteries of their past and bring long-hidden truths to light. Yet, even with the excitement of their bold plan, there is a lingering sense of caution, an awareness of the risks and uncertainties ahead. Approaching Prince Harry is a complex decision, one fraught with the possibility of rejection or disappointment. Still, for Durante and LVNA, the desire to uncover the truth about Durant's parentage outweighs the risks, driving them forward with unwavering determination. I was honestly surprised when he suggested it, but it's something I'm definitely going to pursue. Durant says his words carrying the weight of years of persistence. For him, this connection with Prince Harry could be a pivotal moment in his journey, an opportunity to finally confront the mysteries of his past and reveal the truth that has eluded him for so long. Durante's choice to reach out to Prince Harry is fueled not only by a desire for personal validation, but also by a deep sense of connection with Harry and Meghan. I've been a longtime supporter of Harry and Meghan. He confides, his words filled with empathy for the couple's battles against royal traditions and relentless media criticism. I think it's disgraceful, the way they've been treated by the royal family. He adds, reflecting on the injustices Harry and Meghan have faced within the family and the constant media scrutiny. The harsh treatment they endure on social media is just one big punch directed at Meghan, which he admits is increasingly frustrating. For Durant Day, this attempt to reach out to Prince Harry offers more than personal validation. It represents a chance to bring attention to the broader issues of injustice within the royal system, shining a light on the struggles that resonate with his own pursuit of truth and recognition. Durant Day believes that Prince Harry may share his drive to expose the injustices he feels he has suffered at the hands of Charles, Camilla, and the powers that be. His words carry a note of defiance against those who he feels have tried to silence him. Despite his determination to confront these powerful figures, Durant Day is also acutely aware of the silence that has met his allegations from Buckingham Palace and the royal family. It's worth noting that neither Charles, Camilla, nor anyone in the royal family has ever said my claims are untrue, he remarks, his voice tinged with the frustration of years spent in disbelief. They've never denied what I believe or told me I'm wrong. For Durant, this silence speaks volumes, a quiet acknowledgement of his claims and the injustices he believes he's endured. As he sets out on this bold pursuit of truth, the royal family's lack of response fuels his resolve even further. With unwavering resolve, Durant Day is set on confronting the mysteries of his past and achieving justice. As he shares his intentions, the recent news of Prince Charles's undisclosed cancer diagnosis brings added significance to his quest. Durant reveals that steps are already being taken to reach out to Prince Harry, the person he believes could hold the key to unlocking the truth about his identity. With cautious optimism, Durant expresses hope for a positive outcome, acknowledging the crucial role Harry could play in his journey for validation. I want answers, he declares, his voice filled with an urgency born from years of uncertainty and longing. And I feel Prince Harry is the one to help me find them. The timing of Durant Day's revelation, set against the backdrop of Prince Charles's health challenges, adds a poignant layer to his words. We spent the morning listening to the news reports, taking it all in. Durant Day shares, his voice softened with empathy for the royal family during this challenging time. At the end of the day, I truly hope he makes a speedy recovery. I don't want anything to happen to him. I'd much rather hear the truth about what happened to me from his own words than through a DNA test. Durant adds that he knows many personal friends, both Western and Eastern traditional healers, who have had remarkable success treating cancer with an impressive track record. His words reflect a strong belief in the effectiveness of these alternative therapies. For Durant, exploring these unconventional treatment options represents a ray of hope amid adversity, offering a path forward for those in need. His faith in alternative healing methods is steadfast, shaped by his own experiences with their transformative potential. I've seen what they can do. It leaves doctors in the dust, Durant Day asserts, his tone filled with conviction. Facing the reality of a cancer diagnosis, he champions a holistic approach to healing that embraces the body's natural ability to heal and regenerate rather than relying on invasive medical procedures. If it were me, I wouldn't go near radiation or chemotherapy. I'd go straight to these guys, he declares, defying conventional medical views. For Durant, true healing doesn't lie in aggressive treatments with harsh side effects, but in tapping into nature's healing power in traditional methods. Yet, even as he advocates for alternative treatments, Durant remains sensitive to the reality of Prince Charles's diagnosis, responding with empathy and understanding. He extends a compassionate offer to assist Prince Charles if he ever considers exploring these alternative options for treatment. If he wants a helping hand, I'm more than happy to step in, but he's got to tell the truth first, Durant Day says, his words carrying both support and a firm call for honesty. Once I prove I'm their son, everything will change. He adds, his voice weighted with the impact of the revelation he believes is coming. In this alternate reality, he envisions himself stepping into a prominent place within the royal family, even imagining himself with LVNA by his side as queen. The potential impact of this shift is profound, promising to echo across the monarchy and beyond, a powerful testament to the significance he believes lies hidden in his DNA. Yet, amid the staggering possibility of royal ascension, Durant feels a touch of trepidation, a realization of the immense upheaval such a discovery would bring. I'm feeling a bit apprehensive all of a sudden about the idea of moving, Durant Day confides, his words tinged with uncertainty. The thought of leaving his life in Australia to relocate to the UK stirs up mixed emotions, reminding him of the strong ties he has to his homeland, even as he considers a possible royal future. Davy's excitement about moving contrasts with Durant's more cautious response, capturing the complexity of their journey and the many factors shaping their choices. LVNA's all for it, let's go, let's go, let's go. But I keep thinking, do I really want to leave Australia? He muses, showing a deep attachment to his homeland that goes beyond the lure of royal status. Still, as he contemplates the change, Durant acknowledges the opportunity for influence and transformation that may await him in the UK. I have serious concerns about what's happening over there, but I know there's so much good I could do in the UK, he reflects, emphasizing his commitment to making a positive impact on a global scale. As Durant Day imagines the possibility of going on a Commonwealth tour, a journey that would take him to far-off places, he finds comfort in the idea of exploring new horizons and embracing the opportunities that come with it. Besides, we've never had a proper holiday away, so a Commonwealth tour might be just the ticket, he quips, his words infused with optimism and a sense of adventure. Durant also expresses gratitude for the support they continue to receive from their local community. They've really rallied behind us in our paternity battle with the royal family, he shares, acknowledging the strength of the encouragement they've received along the way. Yet, it's when Durant Day steps out in public with his son, Liam, that the striking resemblance to the late Queen Elizabeth II truly becomes evident. Liam hasn't done anything with his hair, it's really curly, and everywhere we go, people jump when they see us. Durant recounts, his voice filled with both amusement and disbelief. His hair gets so many comments because he looks so much like the Queen. The uncanny likeness between Liam and Queen Elizabeth II captures the attention and intrigue of those they encounter as they go about their daily lives. The father-son duo inevitably finds themselves drawing curious glances and comments, turning ordinary outings into moments of fascination for onlookers. At the center of attention, bystanders can't help but comment on Liam's striking resemblance to the monarch. Sometimes we go to the pub, and they call him the $5 kid because he looks like the picture on the $5 note. It's wild. Durant laughs, a hint of incredulity in his tone at the unexpected nickname given to his son. What do you think about the appearance of the man claiming to be the son of King Charles and Camilla, he asks, inviting viewers to share their thoughts in the comments below. We hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.